What if I told you there are planets out there so strange, they make Earth look completely ordinary? Planets where it rains glass, where ice burns, and where an entire year lasts just a few hours. These aren't scenes from a science fiction movie. They're real, discovered by scientists exploring the furthest corners of our universe. From lava-covered hellscapes to worlds darker than charcoal, space is filled with bizarre planets that push the limits of what we thought was possible. In this video, we're counting down the top 7 most weird and unusual planets ever found. Get ready for a journey that's as fascinating as it is. Number 1. 55 Cancri E. Imagine a planet where the very ground beneath your feet could be made of pure diamond. Welcome to 55 Cancri E, one of the most bizarre exoplanets ever discovered. Located around 40 light-years away from Earth in the Cancer constellation, this super-Earth is twice the size of our planet, but nearly 8 times heavier. Its surface burns at a mind-melting 2,000 degrees Celsius, hot enough to melt iron. Due to its dangerously close orbit to its parent star, the planet is tidally locked, meaning one side is in permanent daylight, while the other is in eternal darkness. Scientists believe its atmosphere is full of carbon dioxide and possibly hydrogen cyanide, a deadly mix. If a human were to step onto 55 Cancri E for even a second, they'd be instantly vaporized by the heat and pressure, covered in lava oceans, or even reflective graphite and diamond-like crust. Number 2. J1407b. Imagine looking up at the night sky and seeing a ring system so massive it would stretch across our entire horizon. That's the reality on J1407b, a mysterious exoplanet located 434 light-years away in the constellation Centaurus. Often called the Super Saturn, this gas giant boasts the largest rings ever discovered, over 200 times bigger than Saturn's. These colossal rings span more than 120 million kilometers, and if J1407b were in our solar system, its rings would appear larger than the full moon in Earth's sky. Scientists believe the rings might be forming new moons, offering a rare glimpse into how satellite systems are born. But what makes J1407b truly mind-blowing is that we didn't see the planet. We detected its giant ring eclipse passing in front of its star. Imagine a planet so dark, it reflects less light than black acrylic paint. Meet J1407b, an exoplanet located about 750 light-years away in the constellation Draco. This alien world is often called the darkest planet ever discovered. It reflects less than 1% of the light that hits it, making it darker than coal. J1407b is a gas giant, similar in size to Jupiter, but far more hostile. It orbits extremely close to its star, which heats it up to nearly 1,100 degrees Celsius. That's hotter than molten lava. Despite all that heat, scientists are still baffled why it remains so pitch black. No clouds, no ice, just a mysterious, blazing dark world. Number 4. Kepler 452b. Discovered by NASA in 2015, Kepler 452b is often called Earth's older cousin, a potentially rocky world orbiting a sun-like star 1,400 light-years away in the constellation Cygnus. What makes it so fascinating is that it sits right in the habitable zone, where temperatures could allow for liquid water, a key ingredient for life. Kepler 452b is about 60% larger than Earth, which means its gravity would be stronger, and walking there would feel like carrying a heavy backpack. Its star is also older and brighter, suggesting the planet might be facing a runaway greenhouse effect, much like Venus. If humans ever set foot on Kepler 452b, they'd need special suits to handle the pressure and possible atmospheric differences. But the view could be stunning, with familiar blue skies, rocky terrain, and maybe even cloud systems. Number 5. HD189773b. At first glance, this planet might look like a peaceful blue world, almost Earth-like from the distance. But don't be fooled. This terrifying exoplanet, located about 64 light-years away in the Vulpecula constellation, is a gas giant with deep blue skies, not from oceans, but from high-speed, glass shard-filled winds. Scientists believe it rains molten glass sideways, driven by winds reaching speeds of over 5,400 miles per hour. That's 7 times faster than a Category 5 hurricane. The planet orbits extremely close to its star, completing a full year in just 2.2 Earth days, which makes its days brutally hot and nights violently unstable. If a human ever came near this ecoplanet, they wouldn't just be burned, they'd be shredded by glass storms, vaporized in seconds. Number 6. Kelp 9b. This is the hottest exoplanet ever found. A gas giant so extreme, it makes Mercury look like winter. Located about 670 light-years away in the constellation Cygnus, this planet orbits incredibly close to its star, completing a year in just 1.5 Earth days. Surface temperatures here soar above 4,300 degrees Celsius. Hotter than some stars, hot enough to vaporize metals like iron and titanium into the atmosphere. Scientists believe the planet is literally being boiled away, losing mass as intense radiation tears it apart. Number 6. WASP-103b. WASP-103b is a planet so close to its star that it's being stretched out like a football, literally warped by intense tidal forces. Located around 1,800 light-years away in the constellation Hercules, this gas giant completes a full orbit in less than a single Earth day, making its year just 22 hours long. The planet is so near to its host star that the gravitational pull is deforming its shape, making it one of the most distorted planets ever found.